Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you how I quickly transfer my image that is printed on my template pattern. I'm going to show you how I quickly put that onto my canvas. So what I did was I just printed out my little pig here with flowers off of my regular home printer onto regular printer paper. And then what I did was I took a piece of carbon paper, and this carbon paper I've used multiple times. So you can use one piece of carbon paper multiple times for multiple projects to transfer over patterns. And all I did was, there's a shiny side and a dull side to your carbon paper. And all I do is I put the shiny side down onto my canvas. I take my little printout of my pig. Now I had cut my printout to 6 by 6 just to make sure that it fit on my canvas. And then what I do is I take a ballpoint pen and I use some pretty good pressure, not super hard, just some good pressure. And all I do is I trace over all of my lines from my printer paper that I just printed off, and I check to make sure that everything is going through. And then all I do is I just take and trace my lines onto my canvas. And it's really simple. It just transfers right on. Now, you have to remember that your pattern or your template is just your guide for when you do your painting. So it's not the end-all be-all of how your painting might turn out, where you put your flowers and things like that. That may change as you paint, but it gives you a good idea of how everything kind of works together and everything fits onto your canvas. Now, another easy way to transfer, if you don't have transfer paper, is to take your paper pattern, and on the back, all you do, carbon is in pencils, right? Graphite. So all you do is you trace after you've colored the back. So I can see right where my pig is. And all I do now is I take and So all I do now, let's pretend I have the whole paper covered in pencil. I do the exact same thing. All I do now is I line it all up and trace over with a pen. And there it is. You can see my lines. And if it's not dark enough, again, you just take your pencil and go over the top of them a little bit if you want to make them a little bit darker. But it easily transfers over with simple pencil. So hopefully that's helpful. These are the ways that I usually transfer my images and my patterns that I draw out onto my canvas if I don't draw them right on my canvas. But that should be helpful to get you started so that you are ready to begin your painting. We will see you really soon, everybody. Take care.